What was Chicago bop? A loud, colorful, but short-lived music and dance scene that took over Chicago from about 2013 to 2015. The wave originally just starting off as a fun dance being done at functions and parties, before getting popularized by Lil Kimo, aka the king of bop, getting his first taste of spotlight with his dancing videos that he posted on YouTube. Eventually getting recognized by local artists such as King Louie, appearing in their music videos, doing his rendition of the iconic dance. Now originally, they would just do it about to anything, from Future all the way to Chief Keef. The dance ain't really have a sound to go with it yet. That is, of course, until DJ Nate, known as one of the pioneers of bop music, laying down the groundwork for this song Gucci Goggles, a groundwork that was soon to be built on by the future bop artists to come. But what exactly was the sound of bop? And what exactly is the bop dance? Now, to be real, before I started this video, I could not tell you. I ain't know what this was. One of my subscribers, the Hood Code, got me hip to this. All Chirac Jill Nation, man. You'll change your name a lot, bro. But now that I'm hip, I'ma get y'all hip to the sound, the dance, and the vibe of Chicago bop. Without further ado, let's get into this video, man. Alright, so as I mentioned in the intro, the sound of bop was partially influenced by DJ Nate's Gucci Goggles, specifically with his bright production style, with heavy use of synths, plucks, brass, horns, which wasn't uncommon at the time. Trap and drill both use these sounds heavy. That Nexus plugin was getting abused during this era, man. It's like you could not produce a song if you didn't use Nexus, man. But like I said, everybody was using it. What made bop different was how they chose to use these sounds, with Chicago producers like Leaky choosing to speed up the tempo of the beat, making them more energetic, taking the sounds mentioned previously and making melodies out of them that make them feel more bright and bubbly, and then putting the icing on top with bouncy drums, using the kicks, snares, and claps way more frequently than usual. The artists that got on these beats will opt for a more fun approach to the lyrics. Rather than talking about violence and mischief, they rapped about partying, dancing, swag, flexing, all while using a more melodic approach with their voices drained in auto-tune. To explain it in more simpler terms, bop is drill's happy, energetic little brother. Some notable artists that flourished in this sound was Kiani with Bop On Me, Breezy Montana with songs like Ball Out and Alligator, who had Lil Chris with Bop Like Me, SBE with Killing Stuff. By the way, I just listened to this song today. It's already my favorite. With their simple yet fun approach to the melody in this song, man, it's hard not to get it stuck in your head. They almost remind me of Travis Porter, who was another three-man trio flourishing during this time. This song go crazy, no debate. There was Yemi Marie, who took the sound of bop and added R&B into the mix, giving us her song Bop Love, featuring D-Lo. D-Lo being somebody we're gonna get into a little later. There was MBE with Feeling Good and Have a Party. Stunt Taylor with Fifi on the Block, Flea Amigo, and One Night, featuring arguably one of the biggest names out of the bop movement, Sickle Mob, consisting of two members, Lil Trav and Lil Cino, taking it off after their first hit, Fiesta, dropping even more hits like House Party, Maserati featuring Lil Durk, Penny Hardaway. I could keep going, but it's too many. I'm not gonna try to do that. Now, these are the only bop artists I knew of prior to this video. Back in 2015, I found their song Trophies on SoundCloud. And when I tell you I was in love with that song throughout the whole year, man, like, I don't think I went a day without playing that song. With the bop sound being thoroughly established with all of these artists releasing songs consistently, only thing left to do was the bop.
Yeah. Hey, bop real quick. Go ahead, turn up.
Nah, I'm good.
Turn up real quick.
Nah, y'all do me a favor.
You gotta turn up real quick.
Welcome to the kingdom.
If I had to describe the bop dance in one sentence, it would be a dance where you move your legs back and forth in a sort of butterfly-like motion while simultaneously doing freestyle hand motions. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is that it's a dance where you're just able to freely move your body to the rhythm of the beat, being in that moment and just having fun. Fun being something Chicago desperately needed. the rise of violence was taking center stage in the area, with kids as young as 14, 15 years old getting involved in reckless nonsense, man. Chicago was being labeled the nation's murder capital in 2012, with a recorded over 500 homicides that year alone. This violence gave birth to drill music, where the artists would get on a beat and talk crazy with murder on their minds. It was more obvious than ever that the youth needed an outlet, something to keep them occupied and away from the streets. And that's exactly what bop was, an outlet. Kids would bop in their neighborhoods, they would bop at school, literally anywhere. The dance was a movement, and a positive one at that. But out of everybody bopping in Chicago, 2 people would emerge as the kings of bop: Lil Chemo and D-Lo. The dynamic duo originally popping off with dancing videos they did together on YouTube. They took over the bopping scene, appearing in music videos left and right, doing live shows, and eventually creating their own music and dance moves with the Chemo Step and the song that took them nationwide, the D-Lo Shuffle. The song landed them an appearance on Steve Harvey. Chemo and D-Lo was a beacon of light to the kids in their neighborhood, showing them that they can be themselves and not follow the crowd, showing them that there's another way past the negativity. These two showcased the vibe that will become center stage to the bop movement.
Like Lil Uzi, I just seen a video a week ago. That nigga was bopping. Like, that nigga was bopping, and I'm looking like everybody was doing this.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Now there's plenty of words that can describe the vibes of Chicago bop. Loud, energetic, bright. But I feel the best word to sum everything up, from the sound to the dance, it's just fun. Pure fun. When you look at these dancing videos and music videos, you see everybody just enjoying themselves. Smiles everywhere, man. Everybody trading good energy back and forth between each other, man. Pure vibes. Chicago bop kind of remind me of the swag era a little bit. But like, when I describe drill as bop's big brother, you can also look at the swag era as bop's big cousin. The big cousin that was cool at one point, but over time just started to be looked at as corny. And bop, who followed in their footsteps, eventually got the same treatment. All while big brother drill reigned supreme. Which is a shame, because just like the swag era, the bop era had such a good and positive vibe to it, man. You had kids that, if not for bop, would be out running the streets. And sadly, after the bop movement ended, that's exactly what some of them would end up.
Like, man, niggas that rap about killing people and all this, them niggas was next to us dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the boy that got shot 16 times by the police, he was part of my group. He's part of Team Fiesta.
Really?
He used to dance. He used to bop with us.
Wow.
Then after we stopped,
I know that.
started gang banging.
Wow.
Got into a lot of trouble. Now he dead. It's been like that with a lot of people, though. A lot of people that we know used to dance with us every day. Then, like, none of these cats used to gang bang like that. They used to dance. They used to go to the war zone while I came. They used to come in there and dance with us. Go home, make dance videos, all the time. And now most of these cats in jail are dead because they want to gangbang.
Hip hop needs another positive movement, because things are getting wild out of control nowadays, man. It's been 10 years since the bop and swag era ended. It's time for something new, something to bring fun and positivity back to the limelight. And the way things been looking for us, I'm hoping it's sooner than later. Now, going back to the swag era, I have a whole video about this weird time in hip hop. Go check that out.